I'm done saving you.
Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. And today, I want to go over something that's been bugging me for quite a little bit. I think it's pretty clear that everybody knows that the Call of Duty franchise, modern day, is absolute dog shit, and it's just an addiction cycle to have people buy the game every year, but it's barely good enough to make you want to buy the next series to fix problems that they created. I think that's pretty common knowledge, but I want to dive deeper into it because there's a lot of things people don't know, and I rant about this all the time, and I want to get this off my chest because it really bugs me because I fell into the trap. I bought Modern Warfare 3. I bought Black Ops 6. I watched Blame Truth. Shout out to Blame Truth. You should watch some of his stuff on Call of Duty. That's where I learned about all of the greedy practices of Activision. But even after being a big fan of those kind of videos, I still bought Black Ops 6. Because that's how it works. It's about peer pressure, and it's about being too big to fail. And you know what? That works. Peer pressure and addiction. Yeah, that's basically what this franchise is built off of. And I've had enough of it because it worked on me for Modern Warfare 3. People were like, "You should buy Modern Warfare 3." And you know, I don't even like Modern Warfare 3. I just played it. I have like over 200 hours, 300 hours in it, and it's not even my favorite Call of Duty, just because of peer pressure. I played that game. Black Ops 6. I think, honestly, Black Ops 6 is a little better than Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why, because I'm just better at it as a casual player. But getting on to the casual player part, Jesus, this game, Call of Duty used to be for casual players, and I felt like this has been spreading in the entire gaming market. Everything is catered to sweaty, competitive players, and that's just not my thing. I like to play video games for fun, and that's why when I played the Battlefield 6 beta, I swore off to never play any Call of Duty ever again. Not just buy, never to play. I am not even old. Not Black Ops 3, not Black Ops 2, not Black Ops 1, not old Modern Warfare trilogy. Nothing. Because I don't want to give a single player account to the company named Activision Blizzard. Well, mainly Activision. I don't think Blizzard doesn't have a big say. They're a terrible company. They're both a big clusterfuck of evil, but Activision owns the IP to Call of Duty. Blizzard doesn't really have much involvement in Call of Duty, so mainly Activision, and the list goes on. They're worse than EA. EA's pretty bad, but at least they're not that bad. They're not that bad with Battlefield, for instance. And I like that Battlefield is basically marketing off of trashing on Call of Duty. I mean, some things flop with trashing on Call of Duty, like Splitgate. They were a little over their head. But Battlefield has every single fucking right to trash on Call of Duty because it made me pre-order. Okay, and people are going to get mad at me for saying that I pre-ordered. And I'm one of those people to say no pre-orders. But honestly, I was going to buy it on launch until I saw the Black Ops 7 trailer and saw they were showing off microtransactions before the game was even out. If you go into Call of Duty right now, I saw this because I was over at my friend's house and he booted up Call of Duty. You have to go through like 8 or 10 battle pass screens before you can actually play the game. And half of that, like 1/3 of that, is for skins that aren't even out because the game for those skins aren't out. Are you kidding me? You're advertising in the game that you paid for skins for a different game that hasn't released yet that you have to pre-order and get the Vault Edition to get. This series is a joke. And it made me just realize, you know what? I don't really care about Battlefield 6 as much as I hate Call of Duty. I mean, I'm going to love the shit out of Battlefield 6, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to be honest, a little part of this in my soul is just spite for Call of Duty. And that's why I pre-ordered. I pre-ordered out of spite. And I'm going to stick by that. Because I stand by it. Activision deserves all of the shit coming their way. And then they try to backbone and say, oh, we're going to listen to the community. And too late. Very much too late. You're only listening to the community now, or trying to act like you're listening to the community because you're getting your ass whooped. And guess what? As soon as the hype goes away for Battlefield 6 and Call of Duty racks up the charts a little bit more, guess what they're going to do? They're going to two-face again, and they're going to go back to their greedy practices because that's what makes them money. What they're doing right now makes them the most money. They're catering. They're businessmen. I'll give them that. They're good businessmen because they know how to fuck you over and make the most money out of you. And not saying that EA doesn't do that either, but at least they're doing it in a way where it benefits the consumer too. Like they're not actually just making Battlefield into a goddamn Fortnite simulator to get all the little Timmies in it. And Activision stoops so low. I can't even believe how low they stoop to make EA look like the good guys. Let's go over a couple things that they do. Getting people hyped to fix a problem that they made, that they already fixed before and then implemented after so they can just brain-riddenly screw people. Oh, who could forget the breast milk scandal? Oh, that's a big one. Where the boss of an Activision section sent his employees to steal a woman's breast milk. Oh, I love this company. Oh, how about when they asked you for your age so they can give you different types of discounts in the shop if you're more vulnerable to make worse money decisions based off your age? Maybe we could talk about the anti-cheat that doesn't work? Maybe. Oh, I have one. Maybe about how the game is literally Fortnite for man-children that can't handle playing Fortnite. And here's a big one, because this one splits into 3 different problems, because there was a big whistleblower, ex-dev for Call of Duty and Activision. He worked for Activision for a long time. For one, they mistreat their employees and lie about getting promotions, and when they do get promotions, they're required to go on Glassdoor or other types of gaming medias like PlayStation Network's rating system, Steam, Xbox. They have to go on there and make a fake review. Or what does it say here? 5 fake reviews to get a promotion. And that's not even the bad part. The same executive that did all that mistreatment to his employees and done the review crap cheated on his wife, and then his wife left him, and then he went to Thailand and picked up a little girl that doesn't speak English. And then after that, they didn't fire him. And then alongside that, being a part of the reason why 10,000 devs got fired, meanwhile they outsourced Call of Duty assets and production to Asia. I have heard every excuse in the book for why people still play Call of Duty, and I hear them all the time. I hear so many like, it's my money, or separate the artist from the art. Well, most of the time you get stupid arguments like, well, it's just fun, so I'm going to keep buying it. Well, you know, Call of Duty players. Basically people that just don't care about the world around them. And you know, I don't really even blame them too harshly because I was there before. I know that it's hard to let go of a game that you like playing. For all the flaws that Call of Duty had and how shitty it was, I still found myself having fun with friends. And I know that's a feeling that you want to have. You want to keep playing it because, I mean, it's a good friend game. But I can assure you there's so many more games that are less shitty and make you feel better playing with friends than goddamn Call of Duty. Just please, step out of the fucking trend of paying for Call of Duty every year just to get a shitty, half-assed game that they design to make you want to buy the next one. Buy a game that actually wants you to have fun. I mean, look at me. I stepped outside of my comfort zone and I found myself getting every single Battlefield, or at least playing it, and I really am enjoying myself more than the last 7 or 9 years of Call of Duty. I actually was surprised when playing the Battlefield 6 beta to find an emotion I have never felt in a long time with a first-person shooter. I was actually having fun and laughing. Holy crap. What a revolutionary thing. So I'll tell you the reason why I'm pre-ordering Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition. It's a mixture of love for Battlefield and hatred and disgust for Call of Duty. I'm a new fan. Battlefield 6 is the first game that I've actually enjoyed. I played 2042 before. I did not like that because, well, if you know, you know. And once I played Battlefield 6 beta, I got hooked. I mean, I could give you way more reasons to quit Call of Duty. Maybe we can talk about the SBMM, quote-unquote SBMM, that actually just spies on you and makes your game terrible to cater to new players and shittier players. So if you actually get good at the game, you get screwed over. If you put your time and commitment into the game, you get screwed over. I've literally experienced this firsthand. If you go on my channel and you see when I played BO6, it really changes drastically between the lobbies when you start to get good. The SBMM in there, it puts you with sweatier and sweatier people, and it caters to very shitty people. It's funny that they'll put more development and thought into the software that spies on you and tracks your every move inside the game instead of actually making a game that you'll enjoy and not throw out the next year. It's almost like it's intentional. And they're doing this for their gain instead of yours, and they're trying to lead you into an addiction cycle where you chase the dragon. I'm really passionate about pro-consumer advocacy. I mean, for gosh sakes, I put Louis Rossman in my channel page as one of my listed channels because I really follow his work pretty deeply because it's a lot of stuff that I agree with personally. And for what I see it, Activision is one of the 7 deadly sins of hell when it comes to anti-consumer practices. They are one of the worst companies that I have ever seen, and they're rich for it. They thrive off of being the most immoral people I have seen. Who knew if you screw with people year after year after year, eventually someone's going to come along and crush you. I really hope that Activision gets what's coming to them in the future, which it looks like that future will be very soon. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, or join one of my streams. I stream about every weekend at 4:20 Eastern Time. So, attend there because that's basically what I'm known for now. I get all my audience through streams. Even though I like making videos, people really like when I stream. Apparently it's more funny. But I'll see you guys on the next stream or video.